Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. I'm here to share a quick flip through of my journal that I just created for myself, a writing journal using a Daphne Diary magazine, number 3 from 2023. And I'm here to show you a final flip through. Welcome everybody for being here. I'm thrilled you're here. Thank you for coming back. I want to thank my subscribers for being here all the time on my channel, and those of you who are new, welcome. Please keep coming back. I'm going to be doing other things, so the journal is done, so I can move on to do other projects with you. So thank you for being here. It is going to be another smoky day here in the Northeast. So I hope everybody in Canada is okay and safe, and we are just getting a lot of the smoke from their wildfires. So hope this passes for all of us really soon. It's difficult, quite difficult. Anyway, here we are. Here's my journal. I have named it Daisy. Daisy stands for Eye of the Day. So I like to name my journals for some reason. I don't know, it makes them a little more personal, a little more like a friend, I guess. So for starters, here's the cover. This is from the number 3 issue from 2023. There's the front cover of it. And this is the back cover. I love the lines on it. It also represents writing for me, and the writing on the back. I used the cover from a book. I created my own spine to go in it. This has 10 signatures in it. You can't see all there, but here they are. There's 10 signatures in it. I wanted to cover my stitching this time. I just didn't want to see it. Usually I leave it visible, but this time I chose not to. I used a piece of vintage lace to cover the spine. I created a dangle. It's a dangle I created from different things that I have that I like, different beads. I have this charm. It matches that. I liked that on there. Oops. I had this charm also. I liked it. It matched. So instead of keeping them in my box to look at and say, oh, someday, I put them on here. So, like I said, this is going to be just a writing journal. I'm not putting all kinds of cards and tucks and all that sort of thing in here. What I am doing, I am cutting some, let me show you. I am cutting some pieces from the magazine that I like, and I will be gluing these onto pages in here. This is all from the magazine. I have to trim them down and whatnot. So I'm definitely going to be gluing them in here. They might just anywhere. So just going through the magazine and still getting some more things out of it to go in here. All right, so let's do a quick flip through. So here's the front cover, my tassel, my spine, 10 signatures in it. I used blue and yellow to sew them in, and the back. Nice hardcover. It measures 7 inches by 9 3/4. Nice, good size book. Let's put that up. I love the sound. Love the sound. Love the sound. Okay. All right. So the inside cover. This is a copy of what was on the inside of this. I glued that down. This. Oops. Let's see. Get this off. This is the copy of the inside of the #2 magazine. I really like that. I love the blue birds. I figured the birds went with the bird on the back. So, and I love sitting outside watching birds. I will be painting over that, putting something else there. Okay, this, I also created a book board. I showed that to you on a previous video. A book board for writing on. You put it behind your page, and it makes for a good hard writing surface. Okay, so we have 10 signatures in here. Oh, this is, I like to put library cards in. I put, if it's mine, I put entries as to what I did on what days and how long it took me. This only took me about a week to do, not even, probably about a week to create. So when I put the name on it, Daisy, Eye of the Day. I love it. Daisies are my favorite flower. They're in bloom out front. They're doing so beautifully. Okay, so let's talk about the signatures. Each signature, the edge of each signature has a piece of vintage lace stitched to it because the paper wasn't quite long enough. What I had done is I used 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. This is actual scrapbook paper. It's not cardstock. I didn't use any cardstock in here. This is scrapbook paper. I folded it up to match the height of the book, and then I added a little bit to the back side of each one to extend it, so it made a nice page for here. Because what did I say? This book is, yeah, 7 inches. So 12 by 12 half page is 6 inches. So you need another 2 inches or so. So I added some lace on one edge, and I added a strip of paper to the other edge. And it just adds color and whatnot. There are 6, including the cover of each signature. There's 6 pieces of paper in here in each signature. So that's 24 writing surfaces. And then 24 times 10, there's 240 writing surfaces in here. I can write on here also if I choose. We'll see. All right, let's do a quick flip through of a couple of the signatures. The signatures have all the exact same paper in them. So this is this one, nice little pocket. I did create a journal card, a tag. I pulled the stickers out. I'm using the stickers. And this is from the edge of the book. I made a bookmark with it. None of these are embellished or anything. I found this laying around on my table, so I'll probably stick this in here somewhere. So those are those pieces to fit in my pocket. So I may put some more in. There are pockets all the way through. So if I do find something that I want to stick to the pages, because like here I wrote on here, I started writing. I used a sticker. Let's see. I used a sticker from here already. And I'm also using some markers to separate. See, I didn't use the whole page when I wrote. So I used what was it? I have a bunch of these. These are Sharpie S Notes creative marker. They have a beveled tip. They have a beveled tip. So I just used that. I figure I'll use these to help make little sections on my pages. You don't have to fill a page a day. You can write a little bitty piece. This is about being excited about the journal. And this is just, we finally had rain the other day after 2 weeks. Okay, so cover page. And these are various papers. This is a paper from a women's book, a women's notebook. I figured it would make a beautiful addition to a journal. So I've used pages in each one of these signatures. And then drawing paper, composition book paper, drawing paper. This is note paper from another book, one of those books from Barnes & Noble that have prompts in it. Oh, on the inside, on this one, I kept it long. I tied a bow and I popped a couple holes from the magazine cover and glued them on and made just nice flat tie-ins. So, because it keeps it nice and flat, it won't interfere with any writing. So I can paint in here, I can write in here. Oh, well, I'm not going to paint in here, sorry. This is going to be just writing. This journal is for just writing. My paint journals are elsewhere. And then there's a pocket in the back. And then the next signature. And all the signatures are the same, except for the cover pages. I'll just flip through to the cover pages so you can see them. There's this one. I love this one. Looks like torn linens. This one has the flowers on it. All these, I tried to match to the colors on the cover. That's what I have this thing where I want to match. And this one is just for the writing, and I just wanted it to be inviting that way, just to match. And there's the blue flowers, and you can see the different color pieces. I used 2 different papers to edge my edges. I used the yellow, yellow, I was hoping, and I used a green. So those are 2 that I just pulled out randomly and used them. This looks like a wooden fence. These are so pretty, and here's flowers on it. Just all matches so nicely. And then here's this. And this is not something that I'll write in daily. Whenever I feel like I have something to put out. Like, I know on the cover it says diary. A diary is a daily thing where you just kind of list out some of the things that went on for your day. A journal is where you write something that's on your heart, in your mind, that you need to get out, or you want to save for another time. It's just a little bit, it's written about a snippet from your day, or whatever it happens to be on your heart and mind. You notice that there's pink. I used a pink fabric to span the spine on the inside. And here's the last signature. And now in the back is where I keep the writing board. So it's always with me. It's got book corners on the corners too. I don't like that. It's leaving marks. I think I'll just lay it in there. So here we are. Oh, and one thing I just realized I didn't measure for you was the height of the spine. The width of the spine, I mean. This spine is 2.5 inches. And I put 10 signatures, and each page has just 6. And the reason I did so few pages is because I want my book to lay flat. See how nice and flat that lays? With 6, and it lays so you can write. With 6 pages in it, it just lays nice and flat. I did pull 5, wanted 5, but then I realized I wanted a cover on each one. So there's my diary. My writing journal. It does say diary on it. And thank you for being here and watching the process of it. If you have any questions or any ideas or anything you would like to see me do or create, please put it in the comment section below. And thank you for being here. Have a great day, and I will talk with you later. Bye for now.